Hello guys, welcome to this new reading about Jin of BTS. First off, I want to start by saying that this tarot reading is for entertainment purposes only, that I don't claim to know the boys and their circumstances or personal lives. So let's get started. I want to tell you that the cards are already late because I already laid out because my camera turned off suddenly, so I was recording and talking and shuffling, and all of a sudden I realized that it wasn't recording. So let's start over. First off, I'm going to start with the archetype cards of the personality, the same way that I did for RM, for Namjoon. So the cards that came out for Jin, that I'm going to translate because they are in Spanish, it's Hedonist, Queen, and Samaritan. So these kinds of archetypes gives the vibes that Jin is someone that enjoy the nice things in life. He enjoys beauty. He celebrates beauty. He tries to find beauty in everything he encounters. It's as if he likes to be able to enjoy and celebrate the good things that come in life. Maybe to see the beauty in some aspects of life, maybe in some circumstances that are not so bright and doesn't seem so positive, but he likes to be able to see beyond and to see the blessings and to be inspired, to be creative enough to accept the good things that happen in his life, to be able to enjoy them without feeling guilty, to be able to recognize that what he likes to surrender himself with. Maybe it can be from having like a bubble bath, to sleeping on a comfortable bed, to smelling nice perfume, to wearing comfy clothes. I mean, he definitely enjoys that aspect of life, and he is not ashamed of it. He does love beauty, and he likes to surround himself with that. And then the next card, the Queen card. The Queen card, it's a feminine energy, of course, but it doesn't mean necessarily that you have to be a feminine or a female to be able to have this archetype within you. In the case of Jin, he has it like, it's as if he has a very feminine side, very evolved inside of him. So the Queen archetype talks about when you give this royalty or majesty-like energy. It's like he gives off this vibe of being a royal, maybe because of the way he handles himself, the way he carries himself, the way he talks, the way he moves, the way his mannerism. It's very royal-like. So a lot of people feel attracted to him because of this, and a lot of people, since he was younger even, had this feeling that he came from a wealthy family, even though it's not the case. Actually, his family does have like a very stable fortune, but it's not that they were royals or something. It's just that they were really hardworking people, and they had worked a lot to be able to gain the success that they have. And also they always provide Jin with what he needed, but they didn't like spoil him or gave him everything. But he does have this vibe about himself, this energy that makes people feel attracted to him, as if as if he was a celebrity before being a celebrity, but it's because of this energy that he gives off, and he knows it. He knows he has always been popular for that sense. And it's funny because he acknowledges it, but he uses it to shock people, to surprise people, in the sense that maybe people think that because he's very royal-like, or he's acting like a queen, or like someone that is very like proud of himself, and it's maybe like they think that he is like arrogant, and actually he's the totally opposite. So he obviously has nice manners, and he's very respectful, but at the same time he likes to surprise everyone with his goofy side, with his more relaxed side of himself. He's actually a very laid-back person, I mean, but it's this first impression that he gives to others, like he's like this very well-mannered man, so everyone is like, wow, like amazed by his aura, his personality. And then he starts talking, and he starts like socializing, and everyone realizes that he is much more than what he is perceived of. So, and also he knows he has this privilege of being someone like attractive and very good looking, and very like that he stands out in the crowd, but he likes to use it to be able to give to others, to be able to be a provider to others. He uses his authority, his fame, his power, and his influence to be kind to others, to be generous to others, to protect others that need protection. He's actually a very mother-like figure. Because the queen, it's very like authoritative in a sense, but at the same time it's very like flexible and very loving and very warm. So he does have those traits that he likes to protect its people, and he likes to obtain good things about the position he's in, but at the same time to give it to other people that maybe are ignored, or people that are not seen. Maybe he is the kind of person that he is really handsome, he's really popular, he has always been that way, but he is, for example, his group of friends are people that are totally opposite of it. So maybe you think that because he's a popular guy, his friends or his people that surround him are all going to be of the same condition, and actually he's the totally opposite, because the Samaritan card that comes next, it talks about the ability to help others that are ignored, of the ability to help others that other people don't see, that other people don't want to see, that other people maybe like they it's like they leave them in the dark, or maybe it's like, oh yes, don't pay attention to that crowd because they cause trouble, or they have like maybe they are from a very poor background, but actually he loves to get close to that, to different people from who he is. He likes to meet new people, and he likes to get closer to people that he wouldn't be able to meet in his everyday life. So he likes to meet people that are different from him, even in their life circumstances or the way they live. He likes to get close to that people that maybe others consider that they are outcast of society. He feels like that strong need to be able to say, yes, I am marvelous, yes, I'm good looking, yes, I have influences, but I would like to be your friend. I would like to get to know you. I would like to get closer to you. He's like I get this feeling of like when you open a gift that you don't know what's inside, he's like that gift. He's like that package with the beautiful ribbon and everything, like really like very luxurious in the outside, and then you open it and you realize that there's this very humble person inside, and he shines. He definitely has it larger than life personality and traits that people are really like, when they meet him, are like, wow, are like, oh my god, this man looks like a prince, like, and he knows the effect he has, but he also likes to surprise people and to be able to say, yes, no, I'm more than that. I'm more than a pretty face. I know I'm marvelous. I know I'm amazing. I know I'm attractive, but I'm more than that, actually. And if you are able to see me beyond that persona, beyond that image, beyond that light, you can get to know the real me. He's very outgoing also. He's very laid back. He's very like proud of himself, but at the same time he likes to, he doesn't take himself so seriously. He's like a small boy at heart. He likes to joke around. He likes to laugh loud. He doesn't care for manners at all, but he does use his mannerisms and his the respect that he was taught, because he was brought up by a very conservative family, so he knows when he has to act like a very formal person or a formal attitude. He does know how to pull it off, but he does have etiquette. He knows exactly how to eat, how to posture, how to pose. But he's beyond that. He's much more than that. So, and the cards that came out for him, these cards are from the Tarot of the Morgan Greer, and these are the archetypes cards of Carolyn Myss. And in the Morgan Greer Tarot, the cards that came out for him, actually, it talks that there's a lot of sword energy. That the sword energy talks about the mind, the intellect, the thoughts process we have. So he's I am getting this vibe as is very similar to RM. And actually he wants to be able to have like a serious conversation with someone from the company, to be able to get like I don't know how to say it's a more just and fair treatment. And it's not that he doesn't feel that he is getting the fair treatment he deserves. It's as if he feels that they are working a lot, non-stop, and that they are giving a lot out there, and that they are not receiving the same. And for him, it's not about money, actually. For him, it's about to be able to enjoy the process of being an artist. He takes it very seriously. But lately he has been feeling as if rehearsals, or maybe he like studies a choreography too much. It's like he concentrates and he gives his all and he pulls it off, and it's like they are like, okay, yes, great, let's move on. We have a new concept, we have a new song, we have a new comeback. So sometimes he feels like he's not acknowledged for all the effort he puts. It's like he wants to be able to put his energy and his effort in in some activity that makes him feel like he can see the results and enjoy the results and enjoy the hard work, to be able to see the payoff, that all the effort that he puts, all the studies. Maybe it's about studying or taking a new course or learning a new craft, something that gives him the ability to take step by step and to be like growing and to be gaining knowledge and to feel like there's like an improvement, but a slow but increasing improvement, and at the same time to feel value by it. It's as if he feels like he puts a lot of effort and he does see that he's growing and he's getting better at a lot of things that were like challenges for him in the past. But it's like they are all busy thinking about the new thing to do, the new project, the new photo shoot, the new collaboration, the new... It's a fist, they are always on the run. There's always a speed. They're constantly moving. So he feels a little bit like let down, disappointed by that. But he feels disappointed in himself because he doesn't seem to enjoy. It's a fist, he knows they are going too fast and he knows that it's not going to end well. So maybe this necessity for him to maybe go back to study something new, or maybe to take a new hobby, is for him to keep his mind in a more controlled state, because he feels like he has no control over the creative process that they are going through. The people, the company, whoever is interested in them, it's like they are like in a rush. They are always like, okay, guys, we have to do this new concept. It's as this. It gives me the feeling of, for example, they have a new concept and they are like, oh, okay, Jin, you have to dye your hair green, and he's like, oh, okay, I have to dye my hair. Okay, I go through of the coloration of the hair, I go through of the dyeing of the hair. Okay, now I have my hair is color green. Great, what do I do? Well, we shoot the music video, we do this, and it's not even, it doesn't like go by like 4 days and they are already like, okay, we need to change your style. We need to remove that green hair, and now you're going to have blonde hair. So we're going to dye it again. And he's like, it's like, for example, you think about your scalp, the damages that it does to your hair, to the growth of your hair, dyeing your hair so much. Well, that's the feeling he has. It's like he doesn't have the time to say, okay, this is going to be the new thing we're going to launch, the new things we're going to put out there, we're going to study it, we're going to go through it. No, it's like the decisions are already been made for them, and they are not even done promoting the new thing. So it's like it's always rushing. These people is as if they are worried that their popularity might disappear, so they want to take advantage of the time. They want to put more content. They want to put them more out there. So, but at the same time, he feels as a human being and as an entertainer and as a performer and an artist, he feels worn out. He feels like there's no recognition, there's no value in the process. I mean, he doesn't feel the process. He doesn't feel he's going through the process. He feels he's been pushed. Like, okay, you need to stand here, do this, do the other. and that's what he wants to be able to talk about it, but he doesn't want to be like the one that is very straightforward and drops the bomb, because he's not sure if the others are going to be okay with it. But I have the feeling that someone is going to be the one that's going to drop the bomb. I don't think it's going to be the Hyunlan, because they are very like responsible, and they are trying to be like the responsible ones, and they don't want to get carried away by their emotions. But some of the 7 is going to say something, because it needs to be said. It needs to be put into words, and it needs to be put as a statement, not as a consideration or like a diplomatic chat or talk. No, it has to be like straightforward, like we have to do this, we don't want to do this anymore, we have to do it this way because we don't want to do it that way. So for them to be able to be heard and to be they need to be like very like strong-willed, and when this person brings that subject, he's going to support what this member that is going to drop the bomb in the conversation, because it's going to be a company conversation and like a gathering, and this person is going to start to speak his mind, and he's going to support. He's just waiting for the right time, because he doesn't feel like maybe like strong enough to be able to say, yes, I have something to say, like raising your hand and being able to, okay, because it's not an easy position. But it's something that it has to be done, because I felt it too when I did the reading for them. I felt this need to be able to speak up, to be able to set their conditions, because they are no longer just like a group from a company. Actually, they are the company. So they have to set their goals. They have to set their intentions. They have to set moreover, they have to set the boundaries. I hear this word, boundaries. They need to put boundaries, because otherwise they're going to keep working, and they are going to be miserable. So also in this aspect, I also see the influence of a female. I want to be respectful and not to display a lot about this connection, but all I have to say is that a Queen of Wands came out, and it's funny because for RM, a Queen of Wands also came. Here it says a Queen of Rods, but the suit, it's the wand, it means fire. So this female he's having a connection with, it's also like a very fiery, passionate and straightforward energy. I think that they do have a type of woman. They do, at least the both of them, they like strong women, so and very opinionated. So this woman is it's the same. She supports him, but at the same time she tells him the things as it is. Maybe sometimes they argue a lot because of this, because she's very blunt about it. She tells him things that no one else dares to tell him, and that's what he finds attractive. He finds attractive that it's not that she doesn't respect him, it's just that she doesn't she doesn't fall for his tricks. She doesn't fall for his charms. Yes, okay, I know you're attractive, I know you're popular, I know you're famous, but I don't care. She's a very strong woman, and he likes it. He likes that she makes him go through a tough time, because she's always picking fights with him, little arguments. And he likes that. He likes that in fiery interaction, actually, because he does get bored. He's like a child, so he does get bored when people are too conventional. I mean, he is surrounded by beautiful women, but actually what he is attracted the most, it's like an outgoing kind of women, like a kind of women that it's attractive, but at the same time that it's very assured of herself, that loves herself, that appreciates herself, and that it's a bit proud, a bit hard to get, like a bit strong in that sense. He values that strong and someone that it's free. It's free to be able to speak her mind. I think he does value to have these heart-to-heart conversations, and at the same time to be able to laugh at all the jokes he makes. Someone that it's like very free spirit, that maybe doesn't get offended, because he does have like a very goofy side. So maybe some women don't understand his sense of humor and are like, oh my God, this guy is so weird. And actually he is weird, but he's really proud of being weird because he likes to make people laugh. So in that sense, she's like, she does laugh. She laughs very loud. She has a loud laugh, and she's very like, I don't know how to say it in English, but it's like the deconstructor personality. She's very laid back, and it's very beautiful and very attractive woman. Maybe like a very tall woman, sorry, and very like beautiful, but at the same time she's like very like a tomboy, like she's beautiful, but at the same time she can, I don't know, go doing exercises or maybe doing outdoor activities that are not very ladylike, and she's down for it. So at the same time he feels he needs to be fair to her and to be able to provide to her, like, I don't know why, but he's like maybe comparing himself a lot with other, maybe he has like friends that are getting married or are maybe in a committed relationship. So he's thinking about that. He's considering about that he thinks he needs to start thinking about it. He's not like oh, I want to get married. Actually he's like very like in that sense, in the emotional sense, he's not very romantic actually, but he wants to do the right thing. He's very conventional in that sense. He does believe in marriage, but at the same time it's the same as I said about RM, female energy that came out. It's about these women that come into their lives and that get involved with them, with each of the members. If they do, they will have to be able to understand that this way of life that they do, this popularity that they have, is not something that's going to go away once they get married, or once they announce it, or once they tie the knot. I mean, actually they're going to be around for a long time, maybe in different projects, maybe in different, but they're always going to be a public figure. So they need to be patient with them. They need to be able to think and reflect if they really are up for the challenges, because they are always going to be in the spotlight. So whether they are active in their career or not, they're always going to be BTS. So the females in their lives, they are going to have to reflect if they are able to keep up with that lifestyle, with that popularity, with that exposure, because it's going to be exposure. There's like a lot of love, but at the same time there are like a lot of argue about they are not regular guys. They are not like an everyday guy that, you know, where we date, we go this way, we go out on this date like this. No, they are different. Their routine is different. So she and everyone, and she needs to acknowledge that she's dating this man, if she is, and to think if it's this what she wants or not. And the good part about this is that they are both very honest. So if things don't work out, they can remain friends, they can be still friends, and there will be no hard feelings about it. But there has to be like an honest talk. Like they have to get together. I think this 6 months for Jin, it's all going to be about, because the Justice card came out first, and Justice is about the rightful balance of life. So he definitely needs to be fair, needs to speak up, needs to have like heart-to-heart conversations with people that are important in his life, and to be able to set the boundaries, and to be able also to say, okay, this is what I bring to the table, this is what I want to do, this I don't want to do anymore. But he needs to do it, because there's like a lot of air energy, of this energy of being tied up, this energy of not being able to say what's in his mind. And he does have to choose, he have to make a decision, because sometimes you cannot make everyone happy. There's always going to be a disbalance, there's always going to be differences. Sometimes he is too optimistic. Sometimes he tries, like he says, always he tries to keep everyone together and everyone happy, and he is like he wants to all the negative things to disappear. But sometimes these hardships and these challenges comes into one's life, so we can see the reality of the things. Some things hurt, of course. Some things are painful to face. Some things about our reality, about ourselves, about what we don't want anymore. But it's necessary. It's necessary for us to evolve, for us to grow, for us to be able to be ourselves. And they have to get in touch with their real selves, and to be able to say, okay, yes, I am a public persona, I'm an idol, I'm a celebrity, but I want to gain control in my personal life and my personal circumstances, because he doesn't feel in control right now. He feels like he's always on the go, and he's not finding that grounding. He doesn't feel like he's being grounded. He doesn't feel he can stop to smell the roses, like we said in the beginning when it came to the hedonist archetype, that he's going so fast that he is finding it hard to see the beauty in this stage that they are on. So, well, guys, with this I will end this reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next Thursday for Jungi's reading. Thank you very much.